Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I know we've been really busy lately here in the household and haven't had a chance to get back to our tarot reading. So, Dee, I am so sorry because I know when you mentioned that you were looking forward to another read, and I said soon. For real, I thought our household was going to kind of slow down for the next couple days. They looked like it was going to be slow, and then those slow days turned into busy days. So it took a little while to get back to the studio here for the tarot reads. But definitely, that's something we're going to keep up with here at Tarot Harmony. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so Spirit needs to... I'm getting pulled to this deck. It's funny, out of all the decks, 7 Energies Oracle decks, the one I'm getting pulled to today. So let's go ahead and shuffle them up. This one wanted to pop out right away. The Royal You. So I want to know what message needs to come forward. What is this Royal You all about? Keep feeling like your best foot forward. Your best foot forward. Like this has to do with your choices. Opening to discovery. And Earth Magic. It's like the choices that you're making are going to be very important. It comes into an opportunity that's coming your way or some sort of an opening. Earth Magic is the seed. It's like the seed of a new idea, the seed of a new chapter, the seed of something new starting. And it's something very positive that's new. It's speaking to this opening to discovery. It's speaking to this opportunity. But this, like I said, it has to do with your choices. That's what I keep getting. Like it's going to be important with the road that you're walking to choose carefully, like karma, right, guys? You know, you send out those good energies, you put your best foot forward, you move through life with honesty and integrity, and it comes back your way. It's like that's what you're sending out, so it comes back to you. Like that Royal You is exactly what that's saying. It's all about you. It's all about your choices. Broken open. So you've been through something lately. It was a shakeup in your life. I don't know if it was a big breakup or a job loss or an illness, but it was something big and it was something heavy. It was designed to open up space for something new, for healing and for growth. Growth is the most important thing that's coming through in this read from my guides. Personal growth. An opening and an opportunity for you to have a new chapter in your life. Something had to be removed, or I can feel it as an empath. I feel the emotions and I feel the energy. So I'm trying to put it into words for you guys what I'm feeling and what my guides are telling me. It was like a path that had to be walked or a journey that had to be taken. Something had to be broken open so that there could be release, so that things could be raw. And they could start to heal and move and grow in a new direction. This one wanted to come out too because it's half popped out of the deck here. The Land Between. So you might be in an in-between time, right? You've moved out of a past situation, but perhaps you don't feel like you've stepped forward into the new situation that you would like to be a part of. It's kind of like that, like limbo, kind of in between. Where do I go from here? Or waiting for an opportunity to open up. I keep feeling like on the cusp of moving into something new. You're on the cusp of moving into something new. But again, your choices are going to reflect the opening to discovery that comes your way. You're meant to have an opportunity to come to you. And that's what I'm getting told too, that whatever this big positive Earth Magic is, this seed of something new, this is supposed to be yours. This opportunity is supposed to come to you. It's something you're supposed to receive. It is a blessing. It is absolutely a blessing that you're supposed to receive. But you have to make the space for it, or you have to make the choices that will take you to it. So your choices are extremely important here, guys. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, we got a whole big bunch that wanted to come forward. Those are the ones we're going to grab. I'll set the deck down here. We'll work our way through this big stack. Willing release. I feel in this card a letting go of fears and a letting go of worries about things from the past. This is emotions that are still being held on to, maybe hurts, maybe disappointments, but also fears about the future. Like whatever's lost, will it come back? Or will it come back in a new form? Will I ever gain that type or that chapter of my life again, or something similar to it? It's like it needs to be let go of. Have that trust in the universe. Have that trust in spirit, in God. That blessing, the blessings and opportunities that need to come forward in your life will come forward. And that's part of your royal you too. And that is part of your choices, is being able to release those things, release the worries in perfect harmony. This is a call to come back into balance for yourself. I keep feeling like this is physical health, this is emotional health, and this is spiritual health. So eating healthy, exercising, meditation, working on ways to like relax, doing things that feed your soul. These are going to be important for bringing yourself back into balance. And releasing old emotions and old worries are part of that too. It is what it is. This is also a radical acceptance that there are some things in life that we have no control over. And we can't go back in time. As far as I know, there is no time travel or time travel machine. So the past is just the past. The shoulda, coulda, woulda game doesn't help us. It only stresses us out and throws us off balance. So it's like that radical acceptance that whatever happened in the past is over and done with. We can't change it, and we need to release that. It's also that there are some things around us and within our future, really, that we have zero control over as well. And we have to have that acceptance and, again, that faith that what will be will be. And what's meant to come to us will come to us. We just have to put our best foot forward and have faith in the universe and in God and in spirit, and we will find our way. A spirit of gratitude. And there is a call here to be grateful for what you do have in the here and now, I get told. In the here and now. And I think sometimes that gets lost in the worries of our everyday life and what we're going through. And we kind of get hyper focused on not where we are, but maybe where we want to be. And sometimes where we've come from when it's a really heavy hurt or a loss that we're dealing with. And I keep feeling in this card, here and now, being very present, being very grateful for what you do have in the present. If this is, your home, if this is current connections, that you have income coming in, all of these things, because you do have blessings in your life. And then also I'm getting told this is talking about you and yourself. So looking within and being grateful that you are a good person, that you have a strong moral compass, that you have a good heart, that it's important to recognize those things within yourself and those beautiful qualities, and to celebrate those too and be grateful for those. Birds of a feather, interesting. I keep getting told the word spirit when I look at this card. So I don't know if you've lost somebody who you were close to, who you felt was kind of like a bird of a feather, who you connected with very closely. I just keep getting told, like, spirit, they're still around you. They're still around you. I'm also getting told here, this does have to do with birds outside in the yard or around that you see. And that is spirit coming in that form to check on you and to still make that connection with you. It's like they're allowing the birds to represent them. And I know some birds sort of represent different things. We have the animal totem deck, and we go through that every so often. I know hummingbirds is really big for being spiritual, and hawks represent messengers, and birds are messengers. But you are getting, it is like one specific spirit of somebody who was alive, who you've lost, who you missed, and maybe really feel like you could use that connection to. They are coming to you through the birds. So know that whoever that person is, they're still around you and they're still supporting your journey. Divine Matrix. There is a bigger plan at play too. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is interconnected. That's what I kept getting, guys, in that broken open card. It's like something had to happen in your life. There was a trial or a tribulation you had to go through. Something had to come about and had to happen to break things open, to allow for change and new growth. Kind of like a forest fire, right? There are some trees that do not release their seeds unless there is a certain high temperature. And that comes from a forest fire. And forest fires can be extremely devastating when they burn down a forest, but they allow space for new growth. And that's what was supposed to happen here. New growth. Body and soul. See, you are getting told to look after yourself. You're not looking after yourself. In one way, shape, or form, you're not doing everything you can do to keep yourself healthy and balanced. So that's why I kept getting that in the cards. Like, it's not just your spiritual health. It's not just your emotional health. There is physical things in here too, where you need to be eating healthy and exercising. Whatever else you got, you know better than I do what you got going on. But there is a call to look after your own health here. Make more of an effort to put back into yourself, to give to yourself, and to care for yourself. Beyond the ordinary. I keep feeling like this is speaking to opening to discovery and earth magic. This is speaking to the opportunity that's coming ahead, but I also see in this card and feel understanding as well. This is understanding and clarity. This is a clarity that won't come until farther into the future, when you see how all these pieces interconnect in your path. It's kind of like an aha moment is what it feels like making these positive choices for yourself, looking after yourself, and then, like being your royal you, really coming into that, living that every day, your royal you. What can I do to be my best self today and to live my best life today? Every morning with that mantra, and sort of going through that and being committed to that, and being committed to being grateful and thinking positively about yourself and about the blessings that you do have at this moment in time. And then that opportunity coming forward, whatever that is, that starts leading you down a different path. I keep seeing like this card speaks to the future and looking back and going, that's why that happened. Now it makes sense. Now I know why I was supposed to do that and what it really meant to me and where I was supposed to go. All right, I'm getting told to grab a couple more of these, and we do have some that are sticking out of the deck I'll show you, and those are the ones that I'm going to grab. I'm going to tuck those guys back, and then I do feel like that's going to be the end of this deck, and we'll move on to another one to clarify. Look at that. A powerful move. A powerful move. See, big change, big opportunity. It's like a choice. It's like a mindset is where this powerful move starts. It starts within your mind. It starts within your heart. It starts within your soul, and it's the choices that you make. And that's what gets the ball rolling on everything else, a higher view. I got to tell you, I keep feeling like this is spirit again. So this is whoever you lost. And they may be coming through in the cards too. This might actually be where your message is from. It's from this person that you lost, who's trying to bring you this higher point of view. Because on the other side of the veil, they see more than we do. So this individual might see what's coming down the road for you, what the opportunity is, what the journey is supposed to hold. They may have more of a glimpse of that, especially with this divine matrix coming forward. This everything happens for a reason, right? That divine matrix card does not come out by accident. Okay, that's a powerful card, guys. A higher view. Is this spirit, whoever this person was, they can see your path ahead. They have a higher perspective than you. And they're encouraging you to move forward. They're saying it's going to be okay. Trust. Trust. You're heading in the direction that you're supposed to go. Trust. Move with it. Beautiful uncaging. Yeah. You know what? And I'll tell you what, with this card, it's got a heart, right? It looks like it's got a cage around it with a key and a lock. So you could say that it interprets as, your heart is being locked up. I don't feel like this has to do with romance. This feels like it's just the way that you feel every day. And being able to unlock this. And it's not even necessarily like your heart. I feel like it's a bunch of things. And it's like heavy stress that weighs on you. And being able to shed that and being able to release that. That's what this card feels like to me. And it is that choosing to be your royal you every day. Choosing to take those steps. Choosing to reflect and be grateful. Choosing to have trust in a higher power. That things will work out the way that they need to, choosing to release what's no longer serving you. This is all about choices, and within this release, it is like an unlock, and I keep feeling this like melting away. So it's like the stresses, the worries, the fears, the hurts, the pain, it's like melting away and allowing space for that new growth that the broken open card was talking about. When I tucked that guy there, yeah, I thought so. You know, it's funny, I haven't used this fountain deck in quite a while, but I got pulled to it before I even started the read. When I was setting up, I got pulled to this, and I was like, I think I'm going to actually use this today. And Spirit's still pulling me to it, so the fountain deck. So Spirit, can you please, thank you, clarify this read, that one too, for the collective. What's the message that needs to come forward here? That one, you know what, this one at the back needed to come forward. And we'll start with the one that first popped out. The Hangman, see? And that's what a whole bunch of these cards are saying and reflecting too. So the Hangman's a beautiful card. You know, it's like you're the one hanging on to all the stuff from the past, and it's like it's keeping you. It's like it's keeping you in limbo, like the land between. So whatever it is that you're hanging on to, that you need to have this willing release for, that's the thing that's keeping you right here and not allowing you to cross the bridge into your new chapter. And that's why we're talking so much about choices. And as soon as I pulled that first card, it was like, this is going to be choices. The King of Coins. So coins is pentacles. This is like this grounded, earthy energy. Earthy energy. Who are you, though? Grounded, earthy energy. I tell you, I feel a lot of soft energy coming off of this card, which usually, quite frankly, goes along with the queens more than the kings, because the kings are usually that masculine energy. But I feel a softer energy that comes from this card. I also feel like it's a more mature energy. This might be your bird of a feather. Because I don't feel like, it doesn't feel in physical form here. It doesn't feel like it's your energy coming forward. And maybe that's why it feels softer, because it's on the other side of the veil. It's not judgy. It's not harsh. It's observing. It's caring. It's loving. I think this is your bird of a feather. Whoever this was to you, pentacles, coins is pentacles. So that's an earth energy. That would be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Or somebody who had a lot of that in their chart, or somebody who you saw as being very grounded, having it together like a patriarch or a matriarch of the family, somebody solid and stable who everybody maybe went to for wisdom and advice, or who you went to for wisdom and advice, and you sort of held up in that's how you viewed them. But this is, I keep getting that, like, this is the other side of the veil. This is who your message is coming from today, and who is coming to you as a bird or in bird form. 5 of coins. See, and this feels like where you're at too. So you might be going through a time of rough health, of rough finances, possibly both of those things as well. And this might have been part of your broken open too, and part of your change that came forward in your life, where it like ushered in a really rough chapter. I keep feeling like, almost like I feel stuck in that 5 of coins. Feel like kind of stuck in that chapter, wanting to find my way out. 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. It is about looking forward and releasing the past. It's about letting go and looking forward to a new chapter. See, this is tying into all the other cards that we pulled forward in the willing release. The releasing of the past. It's like, I keep getting it's a way of thinking. I keep getting told it's a way of thinking. It's a mindset. And I know not everything gets cured with that. But this plays a big part in what you're going through, is your mindset. Because it's like it translates into the energy that you're sending out into the universe. And so it actually brings back in more of the same, right? That's what we were saying right in the beginning. What you send out comes back to you, kind of like karma. Like, it's important to change that energy that you're sending forward, to take the time to live healthy, to take the time to meditate, to take the time to be grateful, and to celebrate the blessings that you do have in your life. The Seven of Wands, because it is acting as a block. I even see in the Seven of Wands, it's acting as a block. So it's like these blessings want to come forward to you, and these opportunities want to come forward, but you can't see them because you're not looking for them. It's like you're looking more to the past, to what happened, to what you've been through, to the negative things that you're currently experiencing. So it's hard to see past that, to see opportunity. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's baggage that needs to be unloaded. That's what I keep getting told, because that's what the Ten of Wands is too. It's burdens. It's time to unload these burdens. Whatever it is you've been carrying is long enough. Time to let this piece of things go, because it's hurting you and it's holding you back now and keeping you in the land between. It's keeping you in the land between. It's keeping you from that opening to discovery, from that burst of magic, that seed of something new. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, and it, right? Reverse. It was reverse, right? Nine of Swords. It's like releasing all those fears, releasing all the worries. Because I keep feeling like there's no need to be like this. There's no need to hang on to these things. They don't improve your life, and they only hold you back. They only hold you back. Okay, Spirit, can you give me some more, please, that the collective needs to hear today? What do they need to hear? What is going to be helpful? Ten of Coins. And the Ten of Coins usually represents a legacy. It can represent wealth, abundance. I keep getting like happiness, opportunity. This doesn't just speak to like, I don't know, a house or cars or money or cash, things like that. This is speaking to a new chapter. This is speaking to a very long period of time, like a cycle, a new cycle, starting a new cycle that's full of lightness and happiness and abundance. This is the opportunity. This is your earth magic. This is your seed for something new. That's what's supposed to come to you. Okay, that's the blessing that's supposed to come to you. The new chapter. But it starts with you. It starts with all your choices. And I think that's the hardest part for any of us when we're going through it, right? The Moon card. The Moon is our emotions. It's our subconscious. It's our secrets. It's our unknown. I can feel wrestling with emotions. Wrestling with emotions and having trouble seeing how to release this. How do I get past this? How can I be okay with this? I see a lot of tears and a lot of crying in this card. And whatever happened to you that was brought forward to allow for new growth, there was a time of purging emotions. There's a time of crying, of grieving, of healing. But now it is a time to release that piece of things, because I do feel a bit of darkness and despair in the Moon. It's almost like depression. But it's time to let go. It's time to let go of this piece of things. The Three of Coins. The Three of Coins, it's collaboration. It's starting to see the fruits of your labor. I feel so much light coming from this card. You can see this figure that's holding up this circle here, and you can see hands on the other side that are collaborating to build onto it and add to it. But it's funny, these figures, all you can really see are their hands. This is Spirit, guys. This is whoever this represents to you, the King of Coins, whoever he is to you, and perhaps God or a higher force in the universe on the other side as well. You are getting help in your journey. So you're not hoisting this all by yourself. This isn't all on your shoulders. You have divine help. You have help on the other side of the veil. You have collaboration, whether you realize it or not. And there it is. And that's the reason we were supposed to use the Fountain card today. So the fountain card is the only different card in this tarot deck. And it represents sort of like that base primordial opportunity for change, right? Crossroads. And it is not just a little crossroads. This is a huge crossroads. If you make one choice, it'll take your life in one direction. If you make another choice, it'll take your life a completely different way. And this card was actually in reverse. You're stalling out the crossroads. You're stalling out your crossroads. It's time to make a choice, and it's time to cross over to the other side of those things and to release the past so that you can start down your new future and down your new road. It came in reverse because we got this land between. That's how it connects. You're in the in-between. You're not making a choice to move forward. You're staying kind of stalled out. It's time to make that choice and to bring that fountain card into the upright position. Have trust and faith that you have support in what you're doing in your life journey. And have confidence in moving forward and making a new chapter for your life. The Ace of Swords is truth and victory. So like victory is supposed to be yours here. Success is supposed to be yours. But this is a truth that you have to really come to accept first. I cannot change the past. The past is what it is. And yes, it hurt. But I don't have to live in that hurt forever. I can release. I can move forward. And I can live my best life. And I can have my happiness. And I can have a full and rich life with things that feed my soul and bring me joy. And that is within my control to do with little everyday things. The Six of Wands is that recognition and reward. Hold yourself up high. Hold yourself in high regard. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your qualities. Just like our Spirit of Gratitude card. Be grateful for all your beautiful qualities. Have confidence in your ability to succeed. Hold yourself up. This is, it looks like there's a bunch of hands hoisting this person up. What I get told is this is you hoisting yourself up. You have the strength and power to do this for yourself. You are the magician. You can manifest this new chapter and this new beginning with your choices. It's all up to you. That right from the very first card, that's all we kept getting here. It is up to you. You can choose to move this new chapter of your life in a way that makes you happy. There are some things, like I said, you have no control over, and they just are what they are. But what you can control is how you go through life. Do you move with honesty and integrity? Do you feed your soul? Do you look after yourself and make yourself and your health a priority? Do you do things that are important to you, that bring yourself joy? You can make these changes. And then what I got told is as you make these changes, whatever happens around you that you don't have control over will not feel so big and scary and so overwhelming, because you will trust in your own power and trust in what you believe in, that you will be looked after. So nothing seems as scary when you have that in your back pocket, when you have that confidence to hang on to. Then it's like, throw it at me, world. I got it. The Three of Cups, I see happiness, I see celebration, I see lightness. And yes, there's 3 cups. And it usually speaks to, camaraderie and celebration and connections. I keep feeling like this is you celebrating yourself. This is you filling up your own cup. This is you finding your happiness. Like this read is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about whoever this King of Coins is, who's coming forward, who's been looking after you from the other side and is trying to offer you all of this in this message. It's all about you have the power. You can bring forward change. You can usher in a beautiful new chapter of your life. You deserve to have this beautiful new chapter of your life. Don't shortchange yourself. Give yourself what you deserve, this beauty. And it starts with, like I keep saying, those changes from the inside. And I keep saying it because Spirit keeps saying it, guys. The Wheel of Fortune. See a new cycle, a positive cycle of change coming forward. As it's stalled right now, it's like it needs to start turning. It's time for your wheel to turn. And exactly, it just says it over and over again. 8 of Cups is leaving the past behind. Unburdening yourself. Releasing things that don't serve you and looking forward to a beautiful new chapter. It will help to bring things back into balance for you. You get worried about, things that happened in the past, things that happened to you that weren't fair, and you worry about, why is it happening now? This isn't fair. I'm going through all of these things. Trust that everything happens for a reason. Trust that sometimes we don't get to know what that reason is. And then trust that you have the ability and the power to make changes in your life right in the here and the now. Look after yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Celebrate yourself. And move forward in a way that brings you joy. That's what everything keeps saying here over and over again. This is your time for release. Let it go and move forward. Turn your Wheel of Fortune. Take that bridge out of the land between into the future to start your new chapter. Because there is now space for something new and something beautiful to take shape in your life. And you have powerful spirit guides. Whoever this King of Coins is to you, whoever that guy is, you have powerful spirit guides who are loving you and supporting you from the other side of the veil. Trust in their guidance. When those birds come forward, I keep getting the birds too. It is them coming in a physical form to show you, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. I support you and I still love you. Trust in all of that. Trust in the message of the cards because they're the ones who brought the message forward today. Whoever this one is to you, your bird of a feather, they went to all the trouble to muster up the energy to come to my cards today to bring you this message. That is how much they love and care about you. So love and care about yourself just as much, guys. You absolutely deserve it. Alrighty, everyone. I hope you have an absolutely great day. Take care.